Yes, welcome back, good afternoon, and welcome to the second match of this COSAFA U20 Men's Championship for the Region 5 Youth Games. It is Namibia taking on Zimbabwe right here at the Hyaginop Stadium. I am Michelle Shapange once again. Alongside me for this one is Lydia Anonymous. Welcome. We do this again. We did it earlier on in that match between Malawi and Angola. Exciting match to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was a lovely match to watch.
And the temperature here quite warm, not too cold. It's just chilled. It's okay. And there's two teams here ready to walk out. Namibia, the host nation, versus Zimbabwe. Both of these teams having already lost their first matches, so hoping to redeem themselves. In that earlier fixture, both teams, they drew, meaning they stay on top of the table. So I think for any team here, a win is a must. A draw is not even, it can't even come into the equation here, Lydiana.
Yeah, I think it's a very crucial matchup today. Both teams obviously looking to redeem themselves, collect 3 points today, and keep their heads above water. Just hoping for another opportunity. It's a chance for them to qualify for the semi-finals. Given the first results with the first match ending 1-1, I think it gives an opportunity or a doorway for anyone to be able to qualify for the semi-finals.
Absolutely.
So both teams really wishing they can get those 3 points today.
Indeed, and as Namibia at home, so they will be wanting to also make sure that they excite, or rather entertain, make sure that they get a win for the fans and the spectators as well, who are in the stands, who are watching at home. Likewise for Zimbabwe, but when you are at home, you really want to prove a point. Having already lost your opening match, you want to make sure that you redeem yourself for this one. So it is quite an interesting match coming your way from the Hyaginop Stadium, just as we make way for the teams to walk out of their tunnels, make their way onto the field. Namibia versus Zimbabwe here. Just some of your predictions perhaps, Lydiana, for this one. What are you hoping to see?
I think it should be a well-contested match, and I think looking at a 0-0 halftime score.
And I think in terms of even those who are in the stands, so we're hoping the home side can do something. So here they are, the teams walking out. Namibia led out by Captain Lucas Manjoro Sakeus, midfielder. Zimbabwe led out by Captain Gary Jr. Brendan Chipika, captain who is a defender there. Referees for these ones, David Chinoko of Malawi and Joseph Mokoleli of South Africa, Pedro Domingos de Andre Mikolo of Angola, those being the two assistant referees. Just walking out proudly for their nations, Namibia in blue and white, and then Zimbabwe in their green, ready to take center stage here at the Hyaginop Stadium as we now take it up for the national anthems of these two sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Zimbabwe. And now the national anthem of Namibia.
the ever amazing and so famous national anthem of the land of the brave, Namibia. And so for Zimbabwe, now that that's done and it's out of the way, it's time to get to it. It's time to take center stage. The two captains, that is being Lucas Manjoro Sakeus and very junior Brendan Tribika, just first up before they get to that. Just first going to take on, that is for a group photo, looking at that lineup now for Namibia. Lydiana, in that first match, any changes we see in that one change, I suppose, for Namibia?
Yes. The Namibian side has one change. They have Vitario coming in, Vitario Brunsel coming in for Robinho van Beek, jersey number 17. So very exciting player to watch. I think a great decision from the coaching staff.
And in terms of maybe tactically here, Namibia opting to sort of maybe revive themselves from that last game. As I mentioned, this is a different side. This is not Angola. This is rather Zimbabwe. How can you believe can they go our best about in this one?
I think
they want to really get it.
Every match as an opportunity to just prove yourself, and that is what the Namibian team is hoping to do today. Hence the one change only.
Zimbabwe there are also coming up 3 new changes to this lineup, Lydiana.
Yes, they have. The coach has made 3 new changes to the starting lineup. They have Chigoka coming in. They also have jersey number 8, Tariso, coming in. Also have the likes of jersey number 19, Takutsa, coming also in to replace the likes of Cleopas Chivovo, Jerome Muli, and also Takunda Nyamete. So I think...
Looking at that, coach Jeremy Zama there, assisted by the ever-famous coach Kasawana, assistant coach. I think we'll be hoping to turn things around in this one. It is Namibia that will be starting off. And the center stage, we're about to witness this encounter between Namibia and Zimbabwe. Already saw what happened in that first match. Today's coach Emilias for Zimbabwe. Emilias Profero, the coach of Zimbabwe. And as we await for the game to kick off here at the Hagengov Stadium, that is Rashid Simon Alfred Nabib there, the forward. One to look out for, really, is the 18-year-old from CBS Academy. Kick things off us. And we're about to get underway here for this encounter. It is the host nation, Namibia, taking on, that is Zimbabwe. Some of the players to look out for you, perfect, perhaps Lydiana. Who do you think that's, oh, there we are, underway.
I think in the Namibian side, I think we should be looking out for Lucas, the captain, a very exciting player to watch, very energetic. Also another player is Rashid Naubeb, also one of the pacey players, the problem solver for the team. And another player in defense is definitely Everett Carl Bell, next very well disciplined defender, if you ask me, Michelle, an exciting player to watch also. And for the Zimbabwean side, we are looking at the captain, Gary Jr., just showing us why he's the captain of the team, giving his leadership, showing his leadership through his style of play. We have the likes of Tariso, also he's new, but he has had, he's been there. So I think some of these players really just come into the field and always give their best. Another exciting player is Al Shadei. They are 11, very strong physical player.
Looks like we have our very first set piece here, Lydiana. It's almost into by Given Smith, but didn't get anything off that. So Zimbabwe pick it up now. It's kick here, this flicked away by Timoteus, but still now in the possession of Zimbabwe.
I think, Michelle, that's a lack of communication from the goalkeeper and Onesmus there.
Very dangerous. You don't want to make those sloppy mistakes. Okay, this is crossed in here Oh, it's picked up, that is by Alfred Matonsi, and whoa, luckily headed away by Cowbell. But Zimbabwe still pushing forward, and this is, well, kind of really sort of went to waste there. You can tell that he sort of had a plan, but unfortunately just there for Alfred Matonsi, it didn't really materialize the way he probably saw it in his head. This is goalkeeper Kavenji now. Here comes Zimbabwe. This one is well cleared away, although this is now a chance for Kauzulu to pass.
Wow! What a goal!
What a goal!
Michelle, what a chance they have capitalized on. What an opportunity. The strength that he possessed there, the individual brilliance it took to get that ball in the back of the net.
That is remarkable. I mean, the game just kicked off and Namibia have scored. What a goal too. Powerful strike there from Leopold Haushiku. It is him who scored that goal. Leopold.
Look at that replay, Michelle.
Look, I mean,
won that ball.
Strike too.
You know, his ability to press there, you know, look up, spot the goalkeeper off of his line, take that shot. I mean, goalkeeper stood no chance.
Absolutely.
What a lovely take there.
Well, Namibian fans certainly happy with this one. It stands. It is Namibia in the lead very early on here with 1-0. And this is what it's all about. Can Zimbabwe reply here? Here comes, almost very cheeky there, picked up by, that was Rashid there with that one, but assistant referee saw that. And so now, Zimbabwe are looking to push, and they get a quick response. It's Adiwa rather. And yeah, Namibians making sure. Yeah, attack came beautifully taken away by Lucas there. Sakeus, the captain. Now, this is Namibia. Unfortunately, the cowbell just flicked it away, but it landed.
And cowbell, Michelle, is one of those players that I said we should be looking out for. You know, always at the right place at the right time, and very important as a defender that you are aware of your surroundings. He's really brilliant behind there.
Absolutely. Want to look out for. This is Leopold now, the goal scorer, and finding rather Fabiano here. Fabiano, and a flick from Rashid, finding the captain, Lucas. Here comes Zimbabwe now, looking to break. And can Zimbabwe respond perhaps here? That's how we've got. Unfortunately, Kawudu here is down. Kawudu is down here. The medics are running to just attend to him. The coach is just probably also wondering what he can possibly do there. Coach of Zimbabwe. Probably not what he expected. Look back at that, what happened there with Kaudu. Well, that's a free kick for Namibia. What can they capitalize of this one? I know this one's coming in from Onesimus. It's picked up by Captain Sakeus. But, well,
I think a little too ambitious there. He could have, you know, kept the ball, have a little bit more possession of the ball, you know, build a bit more comfortability around it and taken a more comfortable shot.
Absolutely. And Zimbabwe still looking to reply here. Just goes straight into the hands of goalkeeper Kavenji. Kavenji there, who plays for Ocho Football Club. Coach Kasahona just on her feet there. One of those coaches that's known for, honestly, being one of the best coaches, particularly this year. And Zimbabwe just misses out on that one, so that should be a throw-in for Namibia now.
I think they should calm down a bit, just try and play the ball to foot and to feet instead of, just trying to be fancy. Maybe going simple is going to help them, and they're trying too much right now. They need to go simple.
Well, you say they are 1-0 up, but it doesn't mean that doesn't guarantee them the win. It's a game of football. Anything is possible.
And a game of a lot of surprises.
Couldn't agree more. This is a throw in here for Namibia. That is Smith.
Ooh.
And just been chased down. That is very powerful one there by Fabiano, but unfortunately won by Tariso. Good job there from him to make sure that he keeps that ball for Zimbabwe. Now here comes, what can Zimbabwe do here?
Ooh.
Flicked away. That's was a bit, he really went in for it there. Brunzel, Vitario, and you can see really.
Yeah, but Michelle, you can also see that it was really not intentional, He was just caught in the run, so I think he really didn't mean to cause that foul.
Yeah, now this Namibia with this free kick. This is Smith with this one. And they do something here. Namibia just straight into hands of, comfortably into the hands of, that is Sianda Zimba. Namibia now. It's picked up by the opponent. That is Tandiwa. Tandiwa now finding Darkeni here. But, well, the captain said no. Sakeus made sure that does not get that away with that. Though now he's still in the possession of Zimbabwe, rather. Can Zimbabwe do something here? This is, the positioning of this free kick is quite interesting, and any single mistake, really, they played well.
I think great position to get a free kick,
Yeah,
he has so many chances or opportunities. He has a lot of options from an angle like that. So I think quite an advantageous position to get a free kick.
Let's see what they can do here. This is a free kick into the box, straight into hands of Rodriguez, or rather Kabenji there, and that's another one. Wonderful stuff here.
Lovely, lovely. This is what I signed up for, Michelle. This is what I wanted to see.
That was a powerful strike too, that second one.
I think both of them were really lovely. The free kick, great power, great idea, great execution, and also coming to that final shot that went off tackle, also lovely stuff. We want to see such competition.
Indeed. Now here comes Mauricio Smith. Just loses it out though. Now the Zimbabwean is looking to break here. This is a very great run from Dakeni. Still going here, Dakeni. Great run. Perhaps was looking for a penalty there, but
Ernest was just telling him they're not here, not today. Maybe you can try another day.
Referee says no, indeed. This is now Namibia still here. That kick from Timotheus Onesmus. It's picked up very well by Kado now. What did they do here? Just target. Well, that was an attempt from Chipuka. Chipuka with that one there, but it was initially touched. It was Kaudu who got that chance on it first. Now here, or Zimbabwe, who are looking to get a goal back, and Namibia are still pushing because they want to make sure that they are sitting, or rather not sitting, but they have as many goals as possible. So now this is Zimbabwe looking to break here. Oh, it's picked up so well by Timotheus, who has been doing a great job so far in this game. So good at reading those balls and making sure he keeps it at bay. That is Audu now again, stopped by
I think a very fair tackle,
Jackson.
nice and strong.
Well, that's dangerous now here from very risky from Skainmore.
What was that? What a goal!
And this time around, it's Rashid Nawabeb.
Michelle, can we just talk about how much composure he possessed? I mean, the control, and he looked up and he knew there was an open goal there.
Namibia,
I think very poor defending from Zimbabwe right there. He handed that ball to Rashid.
Olidiana, I think Namibia are certainly starting the party early. We have doubled the lead here, and there's 12 minutes gone at the Higher Gangop Stadium, and they've added on to the score.
Michelle, once again, the importance of communication, especially behind there. Look at that. I think goalkeeper came out, he was supposed to, communicate and say, I'm out. Look at that. Look at that.
And I think really Grainmore was under a lot of pressure there also. But Nawabeb saw the chance and he absolutely slotted it back
Michelle,
home.
As a defender, I think one of the first rules, or the unsaid rules of defending, is you do not play the ball to the middle. It's very dangerous and you play safe. And Gainmore ignored all those rules and they were punished because of that. Now they're trailing 2-0 behind.
Absolutely. Well, that is coach of Zimbabwe there, just probably really not happy. I mean, he wouldn't be happy with this. 13 minutes gone and you're already 2-0 down, especially that you are playing with the home side. Well, Zimbabwe now certainly will have to act very fast because it's not looking too good early on in the game. Maybe are still pressing here. This is like there to Captain Sakeus. And so free kick here will be taken up by Smith.
Tariso just made his first lineup here, starting like 11 spot here. So I'm still yet to see some action from him.
His impact in this one. Hopefully, that's why this is the game of football. You still have 70, 80 minutes to prove yourself. So we'll find out. Well, this is certainly an exciting one for the Namibians. Some of the spectators who are here happy with this one. So it stands now, Namibia with 3 points, third in the group. Just for... Oh, well, that was dangerous. If Nawabeb would have picked that up, it might have been...
Ooh, look at that, Michelle.
That's a great chance, but goalkeeper Kavenji, and you must say he's such a present goalkeeper too. I think that's very important. This is a chance now for Zimbabwe perhaps to utilize this corner kick to get something out of it. And this is Zimbabwe here. This one didn't really do anything out of it, but still with the ball. This is Matonsi now here, but flicked away by the Namibian defense, although it's still in the possession of Zimbabwe. So, Lydiana, I think this is a good matchup so far.
I think, the Namibian side has really gone well into the match, proving a point, proving their presence in the match. I think the Zimbabwean team, we even saw it in the first encounter.
And this is now a chance here for Zimbabwe to just... Oh, there was, I think, a foul there on the Namibian. So
I think that's
a
little too harsh from the referee, he didn't mean to injure him.
I think that red card, or rather yellow card, being held to Tariso Muzova there.
And it's the second goal scorer that's
a good turnout by the spectators to come and show their support for the home side. Also, how important is that crowd for when you're at home, Lydiana? You yourself being a player, how important is it to have the backing of people at home?
You know, representing your country is the highest honor. You do it with so much pride, but it gets so much better when you have your loved ones, your fans, your supporters, you know, your friends and family coming out here and showing their love and their support for you. And it just gives you that little push, you know. We call it the 13th man, the 12th man in football, you know. Very important to have matches like this at homes, at your home ground. It gives you that home ground advantage. You play with so much more pride.
Oh, that's what it's all about. And I think Namibians will be very happy with this scoreline so far. Now Namibia here looking to break. This is Smith now. A great flick there from him. Was trying to get hold of Brunzel there, but didn't pick it up. Now here comes Zimbabwe. That's a great pass there. And this run now from Zimbabwe, that is Sadomba. Sadomba now here looking to move forward, but unable to get hold of Smith. Smith says, not today. Very great defending from him. It is second match of the COSAFA Under-20 Men's Championship for match day 3. We've also got other fixtures in the women's category, actually, funny enough. Same fixture, Zimbabwe versus Namibia at the UNAM Stadium. So it's a double one for this one today. Yesterday it was the same situation with Namibia taking on South Africa, for the men and the women. So now, here it is Sanab missed, unfortunately. Was not a useful chance there, but now it's picked up. That is by Zimbabwe here. What can they do? Oh, absolutely nothing, it seems, because now Namibia had got it back. Here comes Captain Sakeus finding Brunzel here. Brunzel going for it. Here he comes now. Finding, that was a good pass to Muhupa, but quite didn't materialize or end well there. So now, this is turning out to be a good day of football. Great Sunday afternoon. So sit out and enjoy yourself. Where else can you possibly be than here?
No place I'd rather be, Michelle. This right here is the place to be. I don't know, if you're not watching from home or if you're not here with us, then I don't know what could be better than this.
Absolutely, certainly a good day out.
Michelle,
the crowd, look at that, all the spectators.
One of the players that really stood out, or that is really trying so hard, is the number 18 of Zimbabwe. There he is with the ball.
That should be Matonsi Alfred.
Yes, he's very strong, you know, he's very sure of what he wants to do in this match, you know.
Yeah, and I think sometimes he's failed by the finishing of his counterparts, or rather his teammates. Does so well getting those runs in, those chances, but then they just don't materialize at the end of the day. That should be frustrating for him, but hopefully, yeah, that's a flick there on Sadomba of Zimbabwe, so that should be a free kick for Zimbabwe. And the thing about referee David Chinoko is that he is doesn't play around with those cards, so also have to be careful of that behavior. I think, especially with that earlier game that we saw between Malawi and Angola.
Yes, Michelle, football is a game of discipline. You need to maintain discipline, no matter how frustrated you are.
It's a great turn there. Did you see that turn there from
Tadiwa?
That was beautiful to watch.
One of those exciting players. And you just can't get enough of them.
Wanted to Shoniwa, but unfortunately didn't materialize or get anywhere with it there. That was a good one though from Shoniwa. So now it is already 20 minutes mark. We've passed the 20-minute mark here at the Higingop Stadium and still stands Namibia in the lead with 2 goals to nil. This is quite a game as filled with entertainment so far, so good. This is now Zimbabwe with the possession. As goalkeeper of Zimbabwe, there's Zianda Zimba. This is now a chance for Zimbabwe to break. Running after it very well. He's still going. Yeah, that was... Oh. Well, great run from Tariso there. But also fantastic job there to make sure that his presence was felt to and sort of keep Tarisa from finishing the job, the defense there.
I think we need to give some credit to Rodney, the number 19. He's really been delivering those balls. Look at him. Look at him.
There he is again, and that's a good shot.
Oh, look at that.
What a goal.
Michelle, once again.
As you like it, as quick as you like it, Zimbabwe get one back, and guess who it is? I mean, who else? We've been talking about him. We're talking about him here. It's a wonderful goal there by Rodney Dakeni.
Now we see why he's in the starting lineup today.
Absolutely. 18 years of age only. And he gets one back for Zimbabwe. It's 22 minutes gone here at the Higgingham Stadium. And Zimbabwe have scored and made it 2-1. And Namibia gets something here. Well, it is a battle there between, that is Kaudu. And just looking back at that goal, the power on that too.
I think it's the power that threw the goalkeeper off, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it coming as much. Wow.
Michelle, the individual brilliance that I've been talking about comes to play once again in these matches.
And also decision making. Namibia now looking to break and get something and then respond to that goal. Here is Smith now. That run. Now, well defended there, honestly, by Rodney, by the way, who just scored that goal. And now he's out here giving his best, in his best defensive form. Now this is a run by Matonsi here.
So strong.
Matonsi going, so strong. Wonderful from him. And finding that is El Shahadi. Al Shaddai now here. Shadomba, well, brought down. So that should be a free kick. Oh, they're going for it. It's going straight for it, but well, I don't think that plan worked out for one of them there, Zimbabwe.
Yeah. I also don't think that Alfred was actually expecting that ball to be played that quickly, you know.
Yeah, but still get great effort from them, still trying to get those goals quickly back as possible. It's really entertaining first half.
Michelle, the excitement.
It's only 25 minutes or so gone, and I mean, look at the score already. It shows how intense it is. So this is now at Onesmus with that one, gets hold of, Kawab Adriano there. Back to Onesmus now. Taking it away, but that certainly is picked up by Zimbabweans. And Kaudu now, or rather, Kaudu, driving forward. And I'm sure he's happy with that one.
Chingoka is really doing well. The Zimbabwean number 5, the right back, really doing well with the pressure that the Namibian side has been bringing to him. You know, those left wingers on his side are really giving him a very tough day, but he's dealing well with it.
Should be a corner kick. That touched or get a deflection there from one of the Zimbabwean players. So here you go. Find out if Namibia can do anything from here. This is a corner kick from Adriano. Kavab. And this one. What can they do here? Let's find out. And straight into the box. Is there anyone? Straight into the hands of Zimba there. Calm, cool, and collected. He got hold of it. Now maybe make use of a counter-attack. Here's Zimbabwe. Well, it's picked up beautifully by Tadiwa. They're going for it. Tadiwa here. Looking very desperate. That is a goal! Zimbabwe have done it.
What a counter-attack. Come on.
Well, we saw it coming in these last few moments.
Look at that celebration, Michelle. Look at that celebration.
What a goal there from Chakuchichi. Tadiwa. He has equalized for Zimbabwe. 26 minutes gone. What a game already. What a game. Namibia were 2-0 up, and now the Zimbabweans have come back.
Yes, and I think we need to give credit to Simba, their goalkeeper also, you know, with that delivery, spotting his player. Look at that replay. Unfortunate for Carl there, but,
yeah, but
I think a very hard-fought and deserved goal for Zimbabwe. Look at that.
Well, Lydiana, that's football for you.
And that is why we love the game.
Just like that, the script has been flipped here at the High Gingop Stadium. It is now Namibia 2, Zimbabwe 2.
Michelle.
Now, Namibia may be looking to break and get back in front. Is this Kawab going very strong here? Kawab now finding, wow, just, he had
great idea, Michelle.
Great idea really there from Kaudu, but maybe the execution was not as precise. This is how much. Now this group is really, really something, because look at how it's anyone's group at this point. It's looking very competitive. Here comes Zimbabweans now looking to break here. Once again, here he comes. Just well blocked. That's a good chance. That's a good chance for Sadomba there. I think they're even picking up momentum now, Zimbabwe.
And I think an even better interception there by Onesmus, you know, making sure that they're not conceding any more goals.
Absolutely. And this is quite an entertaining one here at the High Gingop Stadium. I mean, some of the spectators there probably didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming, Michelle.
I mean, if we were only about 28 minutes gone into the game, I wonder what it would look like at halftime and full time. It's really quite something. And exciting. Just looking back at that match up there, Asu. Do you think that was a bit as strong? Or maybe slight soft,
I think it's
soft?
very light. It was very soft.
Well, the game continues here. This is Zimbabwe now looking just to have picked up more momentum since they scored that first goal, Zimbabwe.
Michelle, like I mentioned, Zimbabwe is the kind of team that needs some time to warm up and get into the thick of things, you know. And that is what we are seeing right now. Zimbabwean players have finally warmed up and are ready to bring the game to Namibia.
And that's what I mean. Zimbabwe are 6-time champions of this championship. So, look, they have a history with this one.
But Michelle, the beauty of youth football is that the history actually does not determine whether or not you're going to win.
Yeah, because it's not the same squad.
Yes, the squad has definitely graduated from under 20 right now.
You can't really play the experience card and say, oh, well, they are more experienced, because, well, that's not the same team that played 5 years ago.
So I think it's an equal playing field.
Well, they're breaking here, Zimbabwe now. That was a great one there from Tadiwa. Here comes Tadiwa now. Will he finish it off? Well, lucky enough, the Namibian defense was early to react. But Tadiwa has been absolutely on fire here today. And now I feel like the Namibian defense are actually scrambling. They might really give it away now. I think the defense of Namibia is really starting to shaken up.
They're finally feeling the pressure that the Zimbabwean side were planning on giving them today in this game. But I think, Michelle, what a performance by Carl Bell. Well, being able to read this match.
It's a good chance here for Namibia to also scramble into the box. That's Brunzel here with the ball, and it's flicked away. Flicked away. I think in these moments, I think coach, who was looked a little bit under stress or looked a bit stressed at the beginning of Zimbabwe, will be very happy now. Keep that momentum going. Not satisfied, but I'm sure he feels a bit better, because obviously you want to win. They're en route to have to keep going. It's definitely an entertaining match here at the High Gingop Stadium. Just 30 minutes out of this game. And so far, it's been quite a matchup. Here is a ball now. It's picked up by Leopold there, but Now, it's how old are they? What can he do here? Well,
I think
it should be a Namibia's ball now.
Yeah, but an unnecessary foul from Gainmore, you know.
Yeah, very unnecessary. You don't want to make those really not needed, especially early on into the game.
Especially with both sides struggling with communication.
Former coach of Namibia national team there, Ricardo Vanetti, on your screen there. Sure.
Ooh,
to enjoy the football straight to the hands of Zimba, who has not been, unfortunately, yeah, that's. I think that he has not been seeing as much of the ball as he was at the beginning. Now I think Kavenji is the one that's really facing it. That was just unfortunate. There was actually really a good attempt there from him. That's Rodney.
It's Rodney. Once again, it's Rodney.
What a player he is, really. He's been absolutely outstanding.
But Michelle, the delivery from Simba, you know, that's what we call locally as Yango. Don't be the haste. You know, lovely.
That's it. Absolutely wonderful flickery to watch here. This is Zimbabwe. Oh, that's a Darkeni again. With that one, it was picked up by Tariso. Also that connection between Tariso and the Darkeni Rodney is something to watch out for.
Yes,
very
definitely.
nice, very lovely. Just still and to what can they do here? Either sides. Oh, that's I mean, that's so nice there on Sadomba. Referee just giving out a warning, calling the medics as well to attend to him. See that.
But Michelle, Fabiano really has to, you know, be a bit more cautious. Otherwise, he's going to get a yellow game, and this match looks like it's going to be very yellow card. Sorry, this match looks like it's going to be a very competitive one.
Yeah.
Because they both want 3 points coming out of this match today, so we are expecting a lot of competition.
Yeah, because 1 point each will not be it here for them. That's not looking good. They need to make sure the best way to do it is to get a goal. I mean, to rather win. All right, this is a free kick here for Zimbabwe. It will be taken up, by Zimba.
Yango.
And you know he's very good at those deliveries. Look at that. Just look at that already. So good to watch. And this is Zimbabwe now here. All was well blocked because it was Shaniwa with that one. It was stopped by the defense, but still in their possession though.
Michelle, isn't it impressive how the Zimbabwean side attacks with so much pace, strength? Look at that.
Oh, it's great. Oh, stopped. And we talked about Onesmus Timotheus, who has also been really having a good game so far. Really, really, really present and decisive. Some of those blocks, those tackles, great to watch. And we are nearly, surely reaching the halftime mark here at the Higgingham Stadium, and so far, looks like Namibia looking to break. This is Smith with his crossing. Wow, straight to the hands of Zimba.
Look at that.
Yeah, I think honestly, that could have landed to the wrong header. It might have been a different story, but it landed straight to Zimba, the goalkeeper there. Namibia still trying to see if they can get back in their leading position because it's now level. Just this is Namibia now from Nawabeb. That second goal scorer there on that attempt. Zimbabwe, but it's actually picked up really great by Namibians. This is Kabab finding Brunzel. Brunzel back to and stopped. So smart there, actually, very smart.
I think Brunzal was struggling on the right-hand side. I think he's doing way better on the left-hand side, on the other side, you know. The coach spotting that he's struggling and making that tactical change without substituting him, giving him another chance on the other side.
That's very smart. Well, both teams still really looking for that one goal so that you just go into half-time, you know, with extra confidence, knowing that you're leading. This is Rodney here. Dakeni with that one. And just finding Tadiwa. I told you that partnership between those two. You see that? It's so.
Yeah, I see it.
It's absolutely brilliant. And they come now again, Zimbabwe. Just losing it out there, unfortunately. Shoniwa. Shoniwa just unable to keep that one going. So the Namibians now look to and one. And well, that's actually well done, but didn't materialize there from Chinyoka. Although now it is materializing because they've got the ball now. So should be a throw-in now for Zimbabwe here. What can they do here? Got a few minutes left in this first half. Need to find out, obviously, with the additional time, added on minutes. And for now, though, it's still very much in the field. Both teams still vying for it. This is Avasep with this one. And Namibia, I think, have really slowed down since Zimbabwe went on a level. We have that same in terms of attacking.
I think that second goal, considering that second goal, look at that strength, Michelle. They are so strong, you know, they possess so much strength, speed.
It's now a free kick for Zimbabwe, taken up by, I think that is by Chibika. Now, it's in possession of the captain, Chibika there, trying to find, gets hold of Tariso. And, well, see what they can do here. Just still chasing it down here, Zimbabwe. And certainly now it's out of play, so it should be a throw-in for Namibia. It's still looking to get that goal, Namibia. I'd say Bravo actually picked up by Fabiano there, but well, that's a great strike. It's just off target though from that is by Leopold.
I think Michelle, as a fullback, to be able to take a shot up there, it really means that the team knows that he can attack, he can help in attack. A great position to be in, especially, you know, when your team is attacking.
Absolutely. Well, it's still going. This is now Zimbabwe can break here. That's a great cross from Brunzel, or rather Sadomba. Yeah, it's just, I think the presence of, we talk about that presence of Bell, how that's important also. It caused some sort of intimidation. You don't know, sometimes defenders don't really get a touch to the ball. I mean,
yes, Michelle, that's one of your goals as a defender. It's either you win the ball, you intercept it, or you just force them to make an unforced error, or you force them to make an error, actually. So he's doing really well by that.
Indeed. Well, this is going into Zimbabwe to get something, maybe. Here comes, it's just slightly off target.
How did that miss everyone?
One. That was something. Could have easily gone in the back of the net. Wow. So this is a corner kick here for Zimbabwe. We're taken up by Tadiwa.
I think a very interesting execution there from Gainmore with that shot.
Right, what can they do here now? Zimbabwe into the play, just trying to get that goal before half time. It's still scrambling for it. Well, it's picked away. So Namibia pick it up now. Picked up by Brazil. Over to
what are we looking at?
Can they get something here? Just.
But Michelle, great defending. Once again, great defending.
just slowed it down there. It was now Beb and Brunzal going at it, but
Carlson telling them they're not on my watch.
Yeah. Well, they're also looking to get one back, Namibia. And we're in the lead, so just oh, I think that's a corner kick actually for Namibia. Let's see what they can do here. Namibians, some of the spectators in the stands, some of the cheers, some are rooting for their respective sides. Let's see what can Namibia do here. This is from Leopold. See if maybe they can get one back before half time here. And here is referee just trying to make sure that everything is intact, everybody is in line before this corner kick. And here we go, straight into the box. Just think actually got untouched to that there. Great Gainmore got attached to that, so that should be a corner, another corner kick for Namibia. Second chance to do what they can to get that goal. Here comes Namibia now. Oh, this time around maybe once again flicked away. Great defending from Jupson. Chapson Mudeshe there. Namibia still. This is Sakeus to Montel. And Mauricio Smith with his throw in here for Namibia. I gotta say, it's quite, they didn't really land anywhere for them. So Zimbabwe can break here and do something. This is Darkeni now. Well, great stuff there from Abasem. Wow.
But his decision making, Michelle, he had other options and he really opted to give away the ball so cheaply.
Yeah.
Nicely won there, great idea. But you know, the final decision there, once again, failing the Namibian side.
That's a cross in here. Can they pick it up? This is Awudu with the ball now. Well stopped there by, once again, Jupson rather. Really goes in for it. It is very nearing end of this half time, of this first half rather. So, still waiting for that third goal from either teams. That's a wonderful cross in here from Patel, and just misses there. He misses Kaudu. But wonderful work from Brunzell there to spot his teammate, although it did not materialize at the end of the day. Now here is headed out by Bell Everett of Namibia. And looks like substitutions are taking place here as well. Rather added 3 times. 3 minutes added on here in this first half. It was also 3 minutes in that game earlier, and we were wondering, will they get one back? Angola did in the very last minute or so of that first half. So maybe perhaps we'll witness a similar event here in this last few moments of this first half, the Haya Geingob Stadium, for this match between the host nation Namibia and Zimbabwe. What can they do here? That's Everett to goalkeeper Kavenji, who picks up the goalkeeper, or rather his teammate Brunzell. Now, can Zimbabwe get one here? That's wow! What a wonderful Rodney! Ooh, it's missed. Well, Rodney really did a good job there. Unfortunately, just missed there from his teammate. would have been
But Michelle, that pairing
a good chance
once again.
for them. Yeah. Do you think that maybe is this quite what you would have expected, Lydia? First half, it's rounding up.
Yes, Michelle, I had said that it would be tightly contested. The 2 goals scored by each side, obviously not what I expected to see, but I was expecting to see a lot of competition.
Oh, now this run here by Arosep, although they lose it out, so now Zimbabwe have a chance. Oh, that's well picked up by, well, he picked it up so well, this Adoba, but couldn't keep it going, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is, it's football. Sometimes how you plan things out is not always going to, how it's not always going to materialize, unfortunately. Maybe that we're heading into this halftime, Lydiana, maybe a couple of changes that need to be done by either coaches?
I think the Namibian coaches that should really look into, strengthening their defense. It's a bit shaky there, and also the midfield. Also, they're losing the battle in the midfield, and it shows in, Zimbabwe always winning the balls, and they are attacking for so strong, so powerful, so speedy also. And with the Zimbabwean side, I think they have a really good squad in this lineup. I think the coach made the necessary changes, and the changes are really working well for Zimbabwe.
We'll have to see how that one works out in that second half. For now, though, this is a free kick for Zimbabwe. And taken up by Tariso here. What can they do? We'll find out. Well, actually, nothing. Because that is the end of the first half here at the Higgingham Stadium. So it ends in this first half 2-2. Namibia were 2 goals up, 2-0. And Zimbabwe really producing an impeccable comeback, scoring those 2 goals back to back, and made it 2-2 to go into this break with still some sort of hope, and just going to maybe meet up, or rather in that dressing room, and see what the coach can say and how it will unfold in that second half. Stay tuned. That is for more action coming away in the second half. And it is the second half here of this encounter between these two sides. We've certainly showed out some drama in that first half. Namibia versus Zimbabwe. It's 2-2 in that first half. Namibia were up 2-0. And unfortunately just couldn't hold on there because Zimbabwe came out strong and equalized. Lydiana, maybe just in terms of maybe tactically, what can Zimbabwe do here or Namibia? Keep it going?
I think with the Namibian side, definitely positional discipline costing them, and the lack of communication between the goalkeeper and the two centre backs, also a very shaky situation that they have there that they really need to deal with. With the Zimbabwean side, I think a little bit more composure in the middle. Yes, they're winning the midfield battle against Namibia, but I think they lack a bit of composure in the middle.
We're about to kick off here at Hagengop Stadium for this second half. Namibia versus Zimbabwe, and it's COSAFA U20 Youth Championship and the Region 5 Youth Games. And here we go. It is the second half. Who will take this one? Will the scoreline remain the same, or will Namibia or Zimbabwe kind of really make their mark in this match? We're about to find out. And it is Zimbabwe on the ball here. It's just throw in there. We saw it got a touch there, Tariso on it, but didn't really get anywhere. So Namibia now, this is lovely from Kavap to find Captain Sakeus, although it's a battle now between Sakeus and Tadiwa. Namibia still have it here. That's Brunzal. Brunzal with this one. There's a tackle between him and his Matonsi. Picked up beautifully though by Amap. Bring it forward. Captain Chibika there just keeping it going for Zimbabwe. Just maybe haven't really seen any changes in these lineups so far. It looks like both coaches still opting to, and that's a touch there on a foul rather on Kaudu, one of the goal scorers in that first half. I'm saying no changes really from these starting lineups, or both of these starting lineups. So see what they can produce.
I think chance to, gain their lead once again.
It's a free kick here by Kavap, or rather Timoteus. Just gets hold of Smith there. It's now with Avap. Avap, well, that's picked up by, that is Gain More. Keep it out of play, or rather take it out of play. Should be now Zimbabwe to push forward here. Can they get a run in? Well, that's actually a very strong one. It's just straight to the hands of Kavenji.
And Michelle, those are very dangerous shots because goalkeepers and defenders, he's scared that he might cause an own goal. So a very dangerous shot.
Wow, actually really, there's a skill there by Kaudu, although it was intercepted. So now Namibia will be looking to keep that momentum going. But so far the ball not really picked up by Narbeb here. Can he score here? Wow. Just good attempt there though by Gabab. Gabab Adriano there, the 17-year-old from CBS Academy. Good attempt from him.
Yes, I think a good attempt, slightly off target. But I think the pressure from the defenders also contributed to that.
Indeed. Okay, it was definitely a push there, rather on.
That is a very dangerous position to be giving away a free kick, considering the fact that there's so much power in the shot or in the delivery of the Zimbabwean players.
This is a free kick for the Zimbabweans. taken up by none other than Chikonga. What can they do here? Can they utilize this set piece perhaps to get one in the second half? Very early on into the second half. It's good positioning, like you mentioned. So we'll have to see. Just go straight for it. Over the bar. Over the bar there from Chikonga.
I think a wasted chance there.
Yeah. Plays for Golden Eagles back home, by the way. So this is goalkeeper Kavenji now with this one to just, although it falls straight to your opponent, Zimbabwe. And maybe for those who are in the stands, they will be hoping really, because majority of them being Namibian spectators, that can walk away. Namibia can walk away here from this game with 3 points. It will really think, really give that, is what you call it, a confidence booster. But well, so far really just not really seen the back of the net in the second half yet. So here comes Zimbabwe now. This is a great run here. Oh my goodness, that could be it's a good chance, but well blocked though. Well blocked by the Namibian defense. And that's just that clash there between Leopold and well, also on the floor now, Leopold. On the ground rather. It's hopefully not too serious. Some of the men and women, girls and boys have come out to show their support here at the Hayagingop Stadium to enjoy a good day of football. It's you're seeing themselves on the shots there. It was absolutely great to see the turnout of some of those, especially the youngsters, being that this is a youth tournament, Region 5 youth games. And this is the COSAFA U20 Youth Championships of football being played here. So yellow card has been given out here. It's a yellow card to, that is Tadiwa of Malawi there. First one of the second half, first yellow card of the second half. Now, this is Kavenji, goalkeeper. Just hoping to pick up, well, he didn't pick up anyone, any Namibian player, but now got it here, though, well, got Sadomba down. So won a free kick here for Zimbabwe. Sadomba. See if this can materialize into something. It's once again, goalkeeper. Oh, actually very well timed there. That is by Zimba. He's so good with those.
Yeah, no, definitely the owner of Yengo.
So, still a few moments into the second half so far. Both teams, particularly Malawi, you would say, I think more of the attacking side in this second half so far, isn't it, Lidiana?
Yeah, when you look at it, Michelle, but I think both teams are really struggling to keep possession of the ball, you know, yes. And it's a bit worrisome because you want to score goals. Why are you giving away the ball so cheaply?
I couldn't agree more. This is now Nabe with this chance here. Beautiful turn by him. Picked up, that was picked up by Mohopa, but now Zimbabwe looking to break. And that run in there is absolutely great to watch. Great play. That's actually very, very risky there.
I think,
my.
think a very dangerous tackle there on the goalkeeper.
Very dangerous indeed. You would hope that he's not seriously hurt by that.
But we need to acknowledge his bravery out there, you know, just knowing that he could possibly get injured, but he would do anything for his land and his country. I think a very impressive amount of bravery that he possesses there. Great characteristic to have as a goalkeeper.
Absolutely, because now you're even looking at the fact that they almost looked for a rebound there, but luckily play was stopped because of that foul on the goalkeeper. That is Zimba, who is still down here, being attended to by the medical team. Sianda Zimba of Zimbabwe. Definitely any other option for a goalkeeper there for Zimbabwe would be Michael Mvindi, 17-year-old, but you don't want to have to substitute, or rather to make that early substitution into the second half like this. For a goalkeeper that has been brilliant so far too.
Michelle, I think the second half has been quite slower than the first, you know, not what I expected. I expected both teams to come all guns blazing and just giving us a great game.
Oh, the spectators still maybe waiting for that goal, much anticipated third goal of the game, or rather, fifth goal of the game. Zimbabwe, that's just too fast for him there. Couldn't go after that one. It's now in the possession of Namibia. This is Avasep. Trying to find Brunzal here, but picked up by the Zimbabweans. And they trace after it. Here is the very dangerous Darkeni there, Rodney. There with that pass, and that's a wonderful chance there for Zimbabwe. And it's a shout, I think, for a foul.
Yes, Michelle.
A penalty
I
shot.
also thought there was a possible penalty there.
But referee said no, play on, so...
I think the Namibian defense living quite dangerously, you know, right now.
Just don't want to make any of those mistakes, especially the way in which they've been scrambling for these past few minutes into the box. The Namibian defense, I think, have survived a couple of incidences now, so you don't want to keep surviving the incidents. You really want to be firm and steady.
And also, the more you hold up on scoring a goal, the more confidence the opponent builds. So one of these teams really need to score a goal at this moment if they really want to, you know, win this match. Otherwise, this is going to be a very difficult match to win for either side.
Absolutely. Now this is Zimbabwe here. Just loses it. It's picked up. Oh, that actually would have been a very lovely play there too from Noah Beb, but well, didn't really end the way he would have wanted it to.
I think we need to give credit to Mudeshe there, the number 6 of Zimbabwe, you know.
Well, it's just get some of those, so many spectators. I think as it gets late here at the Hagenhof Stadium, more spectators who have showed up, and maybe somewhere, I mean, it is a Sunday afternoon.
A lovely day to come and watch football in winter.
And you can still make your way here too, if you are watching. And this is a, oh, that was quite risky. So, we've got Namibia versus Zimbabwe also on the other side. The ladies in the COSAFA Under-20 Championship, Women's Championship at the Unam Stadium as it stands, it's also a level, but outside it's 0-0. Neither side have scored just yet. So, seems like we also have some substitutions will be made. So, by Namibia, see how that unfolds here in this ball. Now flicked away by, that is Bell Everett, a defender. Now this is Namibia now to break. That's Captain Sakeos picking up very well now, Babe there. Now Babe going for it, and here he is now. Oh, maybe
I think
didn't.
falling too cheaply there.
Yeah, and this is a great block there by, or rather, defending from Onesmus Timoteus. Make sure that you break play of the Zimbabweans. That's how you break that momentum. Stop it from
Mauricio Smith in jersey number 5.
Stop it from keeping going.
Antonius Gizet. And
There are
out
the
jersey
substitutions.
number 19.
Seeing
Adriano
that Adriano
in jersey
coming
number 13.
off. Seeing Antonius Guiseb coming on there, 17-year-old from Tux FC, or Tux FC rather. Has come on. We also saw Chipuka Hupua, 17-year-old from Kasawana FC, also who came on now. So those are the substitutions in the second half. Maybe just switch up the things there by coach Zimmer. See if you can get things right. This is Zimbabwe now, looking to break. This is Tadiwa, although well driven away by driven away by Timoteus, but now still not safe. You couldn't say that safe, Lydia.
Yeah, a very dangerous play that they're trying to do back there. When you're defending and you're under pressure like that, play safe.
This is Maniana goes. I want to say it went straight to the hands of Avenji there. And this is now Nabe looking to break. Here he comes now. What can he do here? He's been really, really instrumental in this game so far. It's picked up by Brunzal, going for it, blocked. Namibia still with the ball here. That's missed by Antonius Guiseb, the substitute. Well, that's how they have to keep going up front, Namibia, if they want to.
Once again, the Zimbabwean defense proving that they're not going to be shaken by the Namibian attacking force. I mean, just standing their ground and standing firm in their defense.
Absolutely, and you're strong at it. Not just the defense. I mean, you just saw there somebody like Tadiwa of Zimbabwe that play up just now. I think that versatility of the players to be able to say, look, I'm not a defender, but surely I'm put in a situation like that, I'm going to pull it out there.
The modern winger should be able to defend, help with defense and help with attack.
Well, so here is this cross now, and chased down by Dakeni, but well, just unfortunate, loses it there. Still in their possession, though, Zimbabwe.
Michelle, I think Rodney has been a little bit too quiet for my liking for this second half. I think he went a bit silent. He should maybe try and he should try and get into the game, because in the first half, he was the one player that really made Zimbabwe play and gave them confidence.
Oh, here they come now, Zimbabwe, with this penalty, a rather corner kick. This is Chamba still pushing forward. It's picked up though. Here comes Namibia now. Nepal going for it. Just couldn't pick up. He couldn't pick up Kawudu there. Kawudu definitely was waiting, but good run though from Leopold.
A nice reading by Carlson there. You know, just not rushing into the tackle and just waiting, getting into the right places. No. Tactical discipline and awareness, very important as a defender.
Yeah, and Bell there at the back just getting caught up. As a defender also sometimes can have these situations where you think you've got it under control and all alone there. So, we're right into this second half so far. We have not seen a goal scored between these two sides. It's still 2-2 here at the Hayagengop Stadium. And here comes Namibia now. Looking to deflect, was shot straight to goal, just off target. Off target there by Muhupua, who is one of the substitutes who just came on.
I think, and since he's come on, you can see how active he has been in this match.
Well, this is now Captain Sakeus here. And forward to finding Timoteus. Timoteus with this really great cross to Brunzel now. It's Malua here. Ooh. Oh, it's just, well, still with Naubeb. Can he keep intact here? Because it's really surrounded by the Zimbabwean defense. Just saw that Kaudu get that chance, unfortunately could not materialize or finish that off into the box.
I think it's the Zimbabwean defense's ability to, just support each other when it comes to defending and, just getting into the right places. That is really wonderful to see today.
Yes, absolutely. And Captain Sakeo with this one for Namibia. Here is Sakeo now into the box and flicked away. Oh, that was actually really heading into the back of the net, and once again, just it's a sidebar there. Yeah, kind of looked like it went to the back of the net.
No, but definitely Simba had a touch on it. A very crucial touch from Simba there.
Yeah, that first one that came in, that first shot. Well, at least it's a corner kick for Namibia now to still keep it going, that momentum going. And that's Brunzal with this one for Namibia. And here he comes now. What can they do here? Straight into the hands of Zimba. Composed, got hold of it. And once again, it's Zimbabwe looking to break now. But really didn't get anything out of that one there. Sadomba. So, just certainly they're enjoying the game, I'm sure, as it looks. Both of those faces really thrilled. Obviously, I'm sure they would want to see a goal, but the competitiveness and the intensity of this match, very entertaining. So, it is still 2-2 though here at the Hagenhof Stadium. Waiting for that much anticipated goal on this second half rather. In here now, Namibia looking to break, but was well read by Chikonga. Just a bit on there from Nawabeb. Still chasing it down, and that's well taken away by the Zimbabwean captain. Can they break here now, Zimbabwe, with this chance here? They come. Well, it is well defended by the Namibians. Just Chipuka there with that one, finding Avasep. And now, well, you're seeing very dangerous Matansi with that run, very strong as we talked about earlier, Lydiana.
Very strong, a very powerful runner, very physical also, and a very confident player when he's playing. When he has the ball, you can just see how he oozes with confidence.
Absolutely. Still looking for their goal here, Zimbabwe. There's a corner kick. So, see how this one plays out. We've not really seen as many goals from set pieces, but perhaps we'll see how this one will play out. Here they come now, Zimbabwe, straight into the box, and not really getting anything of that. So, kind of maybe disappointing there for the Zimbabweans. It was particularly Shingoka there.
Very, Michelle, especially when you know that you want to get these 3 points. A draw for either side now would put them in a very difficult position to advance to semi-finals.
Indeed, Lydiana. And so far, like you mentioned, the ball really stuck into the middle of the park. When it gets out, I think these recent few minutes, Namibia now with the ball here, just wide. And this last few moments, maybe it has gotten out more of the park, the ball. Both sides really attacking more, moving it forward. So definitely a change or a switch up from when first came out of this second half. It was really stuck in the middle of the park, the ball. So now here Namibia with another chance to break. Here they are. This is Brunzal.
That's definitely a foul.
Well, There's Brazil with that one, who looked really fired up. But that's what did it say? In the possession of the Namibians, young gladiators, young warriors rather. Well, the young gladiators are in here playing currently at the UNAM Stadium against Zimbabwe. And these are the warriors. This side at the Higher Gang of Stadium. Yeah, there's a chance now by Onesmus, just wide. Didn't really get anything off that there. Onesmus Timoteus, the 18-year-old from CBS Academy. And they still can break here, though. This is Brinzel looking to. So it's a throw-in for Zimbabwe. Liliana, so far, maybe this is what you expected, a bit more slower than you probably expected in this first
slower
second
than
half.
what I expected, you know, considering the stakes here. Yeah, both these teams really need to win this match in order to, you know, hope or dream that they're going to advance to the semi-finals. A little bit slower than I expected, but they have enough time to, you know, get into the match. It's close to 30 minutes into the match now, into the second half now. So I think that's more than enough time for both teams to have been, you know, warm enough to get into this. And by the look of things, you know, you look at the field, you can see the likes of Carl cramping is currently. So could it be that these players are fatigued? That we do not know. But I think very slow, too slow for my liking, Michelle.
Yes, indeed. A play here. This was a throw-in for Zimbabwe. It's picked up by Namibia, though. It's this one. Here comes, well, straight to the hands of Zimba. I think he was looking for Nawabeb there. Play continues. Still waiting for that much anticipated goal by either side. I think Coach Zimmer definitely would not be so happy with this so far, seeing how the Namibians started out in that first half. But again, it's how football works. This is Zimbabwe now. It loses it out to Nawabeb. Chasing it down here, but well tackled by the defense of Zimbabwe. Once again, oh, doubled.
And Michelle, when you look at Mudeche, he started as a centre back, and I think the coach noticed that they're actually struggling there by the left wingers, or the wingers of the Namibian team are actually giving them trouble. And he was moved to right back, and he's doing such a great work out there at that position also. So versatile, very versatile is the look by the look of things, and it is very important that you are able to, you know, adjust and adapt to changes.
Indeed, Liliana. This is Namibia definitely with the ball more these few past minutes, pushing forward, just loses it out though, so that should be Namibia with this one. Throw in by Antonius Guisep, who is one of the substitutes who came on in this second half. Definitely has made his mark so far. And this is throw in here into the box and straight to the back of the net. It's a goal. Namibia have scored. That is none other than Rashid Nawabeb. A second one for him. And Namibia take the lead again. So composed, knew exactly what he was doing, and he slots it home for Namibia.
Goalkeeper, there's no way the goalkeeper would have gotten that, Michelle. The power behind that shot, I think a very incredible shot taken there. And also, we need to give credit to Antonius Guisep that came on and really showed why he deserves to play in this team, you know, coming in and showing his presence into this match. I think a lovely team effort.
Absolutely. A goal for Namibia here at the Higher Gang of Stadium. They've made it 3-2. They take the lead again. And Namibians, spectators certainly Very, very happy with that one. They've been sitting and wondering when it was coming, and they've got it. Must be exciting. Well, Namibia still pushing here to get another one. But certainly the man of the moment there, Antonius Griseb, who actually assisted the goal scorer, that is on your screen right now, Rashid Nawabeb. Second goal for him in this match. Fantastic stuff.
Michelle, one of those players that we already knew we were going to be looking out for, that you know, as fans and as football lovers, you know, well, very exciting players to watch.
Look at that battle there between ours Brunzel and Gain Moore.
He's quite the fighter.
Yeah, he is. And a goal scorer there. Nawabeb, 18 years of age, by the way, plays for CBS Academy here in Namibia. Has put his team ahead in this second half. Namibia still looking for a fourth. Maybe Zimbabwe can reply. So, you know, it looks like there's a chase down by Tadiwa now. Here trying to find that is Matonsi.
Oh, what a ball.
But and really it's accurate. But here comes Zimbabwe now. Can they get one back? This is Kenny. Blocked by Avasip. Well, that means it's a free kick, or rather corner kick for Zimbabwe. See if they can get a reply here to Namibia's goal.
Every time Zimbabwe has been behind, you know, they pull all the strings that they can, you know, take out that little effort that they might have been hiding just to equalize. I think they are very content with being equal, you know, with having the same scoreline. You know, there's not much hunger when it's equal, but the moment they are trailing, they give it their all.
Absolutely. Well, we are waiting for Zimbabwe to take this corner kick. And here they come now into the box. And once again, it is blocked. Should be a throw-in for Zimbabwe. Seeing some of the fans on the Zimbabwean side in the stands as well, here to show their support. So that's always nice to see. But we have seen quite a matchup already past the 70-minute mark here at the Hague Ingob Stadium. And so far Namibia with the upper hand in the lead, 3-2. Trying to see if they can get one back, Zimbabwe, but so far I have not been able to do so. So Namibia looking to get a fourth. That's Nawabeb with that one. He got a very good pass there from Sakeus Nawabeb. But Sakeus also really, what a captain he is. He's been since the start of this game, and you can tell he's really a good leader.
Leaders are not made, leaders are born, and that is exactly what he's displaying today. From
well, that's a good shot. Ooh. That was quite a shot. Luckily enough, Zimba was awake.
I mean, I don't even know how he managed to save that. You know, I just blinked, and when I looked up, I saw Mr. Brace, you know, trying to get a hat-trick there.
It's actually really brilliant from Zimba there to get that on away, because that was looking very, very well on its way to the back of the net. So Namibia now here with a corner. It's for just try to, a bit of a scrabble there. Didn't really get anywhere. But so far Namibia will be hoping that the scoreline stays this way, or they add on another one so that they get hold of those 3 points. I don't want to get 1 point. It's not always so safe. And this is now chance once again. Just wide there from. That was a good one against from Namibia once again, but didn't materialize. Oh, kicked away by Avasep there, who's been very crucial in this game as well. This is a crowd still very steady, and happy with I think the performance. Some very diverse faces here. Seeing that's Coach Colin Benjamin there, who is in attendance. Coach of the senior men's team, Brave Warriors. So maybe are now still here chasing it down. And I'd say, yeah, that was actually a very collision, and he's still on the floor, by the way. Brunzel there. Honestly, looks like he's in a lot of pain. We were hoping that he's okay, as he's a very crucial player for Namibia.
He had a very lovely game. I think the coach's idea of switching him from one wing to the other, you know, just allowing him to test which side is actually the weaker side of Zimbabwe, where he can capitalize, was actually a brilliant idea. And I think he grew into the match, had a very good game.
Absolutely. Well, we are still waiting as Brunzel gets attended to. That is the goal scorer there on your screen, Ronaldo, or rather Nawabeb, who has a stellar performance, perhaps your man of the match so far, Lydiana?
Definitely scoring a brace and, you know, just trying to create other opportunities and chances for his team to score goals. Definitely a player of the match contender.
Indeed. 2 goals to his name in this match. That is Rashid Nawabeb, and just some of the Zimbabwean players here, the likes of Shoniwa, as well as Chinyoka, who has really had a good game, because we are already past the 80-minute mark here at the Hagengop Stadium, and so far Namibia with the lead. It is 3-2. If you have just joined us, just incredible, entertaining match we've had so far. Now it's of course, Zimbabwe also trying at least to get one back, because look, a draw is better than a loss, Lydiana.
And I think that is what the Zimbabwean side is showing, that they're actually content with getting 1 point instead of, you know, trying to win this match, because every time they've been behind, you know, they have been working hard to score goals.
Looks like we are waiting some substitutions to come your way. That is Matonsi Alfred, who is coming off, who's had a fantastic game. Is being replaced, that is by Milanzi Alan, 16-year-old, coming on there. Good game from Matonsi, really. And his time in this game has come to an end. Perhaps just coach trying to bring on some fresh legs in these final moments of the game. Now, it is Namibia still pushing forward here. This is picked up by Sakeus. Just loses it though to Tadiwa. So out of play. So that's Captain Lucas Sakeus, 18 years of age, Julino Athletic FC player. And that is throw in here for Zimbabwe. It's the substitute who just came on there, that is Milanzi, aim for it. And that's a just picking up his teammate. Well, he picked up Dakeni, but now just still very much in action here. You can hear those cheers from the crowd in the stands. They want more. It's also too late to make mistakes here for the Namibians. They must make sure they hold on to this lead, or maybe they try to get another goal. But Zimbabwe, though, also looking to get one back. So can they do just that? Still pushing forward. That is Maulendi there, Tatenda with that one. Just hissing it down. Shandoma. Shandoma is tackled up by Bell Everett and gets hold of it. So Namibia just manages to get it away, although it is still, this is a throw-in for Zimbabwe. This is, oh, good tackle there. Good tackle by Guisep Antunes. Did a good job to time that so well. Idiana. Make sure that is it out of danger?
I think it's the fact that he understands that they cannot afford to concede at this moment, you know.
Yes, you cannot afford to concede indeed. But Zimbabwe need to concede. No, I forget to go ahead, and that's a wonderful strike onto goal.
Strike. What an opportunity, Michelle. And it's the stop, Michelle, coming in here and showing why he deserved to get minutes in this game, you know.
Milanzi Alan with that one. He just misses there.
What a chance.
Jersey number 10.
And looks like we have some more substitutions coming our way here in this game, in this final moments of the game. So, looks like the player who will be coming on for Namibia will be Van Wyk Robinho. And goal scorer there, Severe Kaudu, receiving those cheers from the crowd. He scored, of course, that goal in the first half, and it's coming off and being replaced by Robinho van Wyk, the 18-year-old. So, still some time to go in the second half, although maybe not a lot of time. But that's Sakeo's and just tripping. No. Should be a free kick for Namibia here.
In a very good position, Michelle.
Absolutely. So nice to see the youngsters in the crowd, because, I mean, this is a youth tournament, right? That's lightly going to go, missed. Namibia didn't get anything out of that free kick. As I was saying, just really good to see the youngsters in the crowd there. You know, here to perhaps the future them will be in this on that field one day.
Yes, definitely, Michelle. This is the platform for you to actually show coaches that you are ready for these opportunities that they might want to present to you, and you are going to grab them with both hands. It's a great platform.
Absolutely. Well, it's, we actually have a goalkeeper down. That it should be Kavenji, Namibia, who is getting treated or attended to by the medical team. So just hoping that he will be okay. And it's we're heading into the very final moments of this game here at the Hyagingup Stadium, and what a game we've witnessed so far. It is Namibia still in the lead by 3-2. If they can hang on to this one, they have 3 points in the bag. If things turn around maybe for a draw, or Zimbabwe get 2 back, well, again.
But I think definitely there's enough time for Zimbabwe to pull one back and, you know, just equalize, go for that 1 point.
Absolutely, as we say, this is the game of football and anything is possible. So, still waiting for that goal though. So here come Zimbabwe. This is now Maulindi chasing it down, and it's well driven away by the Namibian defender there. Van Wyk to substitute. So Zimbabwe with a chance now. This is a corner for Zimbabwe. Also a substitution
Jersey
here.
Number 3
For Zimbabwe.
Gainoro Maganziri
So,
in jersey number 15.
Valentine Macheka is coming on there.
Macheka.
And then Grain Moore is coming off, the youngster, 14-year-old. And here is this corner here now by Zimbabwe. Pick it up, can they finish this one off? Just Milanzi got a touch to that, but was not good enough. So Namibia can certainly breathe for now. The ball is out of danger.
But it looks like the brace scorer, Rashid, is on the floor, or on the ground rather. I think there might have been some contact there. It looks like he's in so much discomfort.
Yeah, that's, of course, especially in this final moments of the game, hopefully not too serious. Maybe a cramp. It's looking like a cramp there for Rashid Nawabeb, who is so far the we're referring to as the superhero for Namibia if the scoreline stays this way, because he's the one that scored that third goal in the second half.
Definitely.
Take Namibia into the lead, so I'll be praying that the Namibians will keep it that way. We also have the match taking place on the other side of things. Actually, on the other side, the women's game at the Unam Stadium, it is 1-0. So, looking good now for Namibia. So, 3 minutes added on in this second half of the game. For this game is officially over. 3 minutes for Zimbabwe to produce a comeback, to equalize, to do whatever it is that they have to do to make sure that they do not lose. But also 3 minutes for Namibia to perhaps make a statement, get another one back.
Michelle, a very important and crucial 3 minutes. You know, you don't want to concede free kicks in this minutes. And look at Brunzel there with an unnecessary and careless tackle. Conceding a free kick in a position like that could be very dangerous.
Yeah, that's actually
this late in the game.
He should hope that does not cost the team. The final moments of the game, and Malawi here with this free kick. It looks like it will be taken up by Macheka Valentine, the substitute, who just came on now. Or rather, I think actually seems like it will go with Mudeshe, and he'll take it up. What can they do here, Malawi? Will they score? Or Namibia remain composed enough? Zimbabwe now just failing to, it's rather Zimbabwe into the box. It's flicked away. Rather, I think Zimbabwe taking on this, trying to really get one back, but failed to do so. I think we've been talking about Malawi so much because of how similar this game is to that first game of the day, Malawi and Angola. So similar, although the other one ended in a draw. So the exact intensity of that game here. This is though Zimbabwe with Namibia.
I think there's still chance for Zimbabwe to put one at the back of the net. I think there's enough time.
Oh, few minutes to go before this game is over. Namibia still have the upper hand here. Now pushing to get one more back. But they're just failing to do so. Zimbabwe and Namibia also trying to vie, and there it is. They have done it, Namibia. Have gotten their first win of the group stage so far. They lost the first game, and they have won it here at the Hagengop Stadium. Namibia take 3 points here against Zimbabwe. Started off in their favor, 2-0 up, and then Zimbabwe equalized, getting 2 goals back. So they have done it. Namibia have won it, still in contention for qualification for the semi-finals. This group, very exciting matchup we saw today. Earlier on with that Malawi and Angola game, we thought maybe we would see a similar situation. Kind of similar, but it did not end that way here. We had a winner, and it is Namibia. Lidiana, your player of the match?
It's definitely Rashid with that brace that he scored for his team, and also, you know, trying to create other chances, assisting in defense, assisting in attack. I think he was very present throughout the entire matchup and a very much deserving player of this award.
Absolutely, and there he is. He is the player of the match after those 2 goals that he scored. Rashid Nawabeb, 18 years of age, proudly holding his player of the match accolade. Congratulations to him. Really a talented young man to look out for this tournament. So this group, very exciting, Lidiana. So Angola and Malawi actually in the lead because of goal difference, followed by Angola, same points, 4 points, but just fall short in second with the goal difference. So Namibia now take 3rd place with 3 points.
Yes, as I alluded before, this was a very important encounter for both Zimbabwe and Namibia. They needed to get the 3 points to believe that they could actually advance to semi-finals, and those 3 points are very crucial for Namibia in this campaign. It gives them an opportunity, or a doorway, or a gateway rather, to dream that they can actually advance to the semi-finals, given the fact that the match between Malawi and Angola ended in a draw, and both teams now have 4 points. You know, this group is anyone's group to win at this point.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it. It has ended here in elation for the Namibian side. They have done it. Won their 2nd match against Zimbabwe. It ends here at the Hyagingob Stadium, 3-2. We do hope that you stay tuned, because we of course have that exciting matchup coming your way. Of course, that is the Special Olympics Unified Sports Experience, Unified 7-a-side football that's taking place against some delegates, or rather dignitaries. That's kicking off later.